we are going to have a quick look at sub-separation. What you see here, that's a Future House template. We have several layers of tracks over here. Let me quickly explain my arrangement. Over here I have a kick, here I have the drums group, there are some vocal effects, there are two bass sounds over here. That's a sub-bass. And over here I have the main elements of the layered instruments, and most of them are done with massive by Native Instruments. Over here I have a sub-bass. I have a sub-bass using operator. Operator is playing a sine wave basically. It's also adding a little bit of square on top, but not much, just changing a little bit the feel over here. And I'm putting in a lot of low end, and then I'm saturating a little bit, and I'm sidechaining, and I'm cutting a little bit of the lowest stuff out to have a little low cut over here. I'm playing those notes. Now I'm going to play it, but you won't hear it on laptop speakers. There should be a sound system providing the frequencies below 180 and 60 Hertz in order to listen to this. I have the lowest frequencies with the sub-bass. And now I don't have to worry about those sub-frequencies anymore because they're already taken care of in my project. Now the next bass elements I'm putting in here can ignore those frequencies and focus on other frequencies. For example, over here I have a massive track, also the bass line, but shorter notes over here. And that one is basically already cutting out the low frequencies, as you can see in this equalizer over here. I'm not using too many of those low frequencies anymore. I'm focusing more on this part over here. I want to have it cut through over here. There's another bass element over here. Same thing, it's also trying to emphasize in those regions, like, what is this, 150 Hertz. You can see I'm just focusing on those notes. I'm not playing those notes over here with that sound because they're already like really cutting through with other elements that I'm using. So I'm taking those out over here because I don't want to stack up my frequency range with like playing the same notes on several tracks over and over again, and like just have a big pile of sound. I want to, like, the goal is basically to use the sub bass over here in this area, then use another bass to cover this area, then use another sound to shape this area over here, and then go on and on through your frequency range and stack up the sounds in several layers. Okay, that one is already pretty high up here. Let's have a look at the EQ. You can easily take a low cut over here as well. So we're focusing on this area over here and on this area, and we're cutting out a little bit of this because there's, I guess there's resonances over there. Let's listen to this area solo by like putting on the headphones mode over here and putting on this knob. Trying to get rid a little bit of those resonances. Anyways, together. And I have a couple of more layers over here, but I just wanted to show you like the basic principle, because those are covering the higher frequencies. Those are like, and the basic principle is we give the sub bass everything in the sub bass frequencies, everything around 60, 50, 40, and 70, and those frequencies. And then we go up, like over here, you can see it's emphasized over there. But then it's taken out a little again over here. And then we are going up the frequency range, and we are trying to distribute all the other layers, like that layer over here, that layer over here, that layer over here, and those here, here, and here, and here, and make sure they like really get their most important elements in those areas, and then we can try to cut out all the other elements. Anyways, that's, if you're doing this future house style, I think that's a thing that you really should worry about. Mostly you have a lead or a bass being the same as the lead, basically. We are playing those notes over here as well. It's also the G over here, and it's also the G being played over here. And I think that one, yeah, that one is, I'll put down a fifth, and you can see that's how stuff's getting interesting as well, because now we are getting some kind of chord element. That's how you can stack up and layer sounds and separate your sub bass from the other bass elements. Of course, for the sub bass, it's always a good start to use a sine wave. So we use the sine wave from the operator over here. Gives you a nice and clean sub bass. Anyways, if you have questions, post them below. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.